I was once a man, living a life consumed by greed and sin. My days were filled with cruelty, as I reveled in the power I held over those weaker than me. My actions were vile and my heart was black as coal, earning me a one-way ticket to the fiery pits of hell. I had always known that my path in life was leading me to a dark and unpleasant end, but I was powerless to resist the allure of power and wealth. I was consumed by my own ambition, and I took great pleasure in exploiting and manipulating those around me. My death was brutal and came suddenly. I was struck down in the prime of my life, cut down by a rival who sought to claim my power for themselves. I remember the sensation of my body giving way, the cold embrace of death taking hold. As I took my last breath, I felt a sudden rush of heat, a searing pain that consumed my body. I was falling into the darkness, and the cries of the damned echoed in my ears. When I finally reached the depths of hell, I was met with a world of torment and suffering. The heat was intense, the flames licking at my skin, and the smell of burning flesh filled my nostrils. I saw souls being torn apart by demons, their bodies writhing in agony as they were consumed by the flames. But as I stood there, something strange began to happen to me. My body felt different, my senses heightened, and a power unlike anything I had ever felt coursed through me. I soon learned that I had become a demon, one of the many tormented souls condemned to roam the fiery pits. At first, I was filled with fear and uncertainty, but as time passed, I grew to embrace my new form. I reveled in the power I wielded, striking down those who dared to cross me and reveling in the screams of the damned. I roamed the fiery landscapes, feasting on the souls of the tormented, reveling in my newfound strength. But even as a demon, I could not escape the endless torment of hell. The flames licked at my skin, the cries of the damned echoed in my ears, and the knowledge of my eternal suffering weighed heavily on my mind. Yet, despite all of this, I persevered. I became stronger, faster, and more cunning, rising through the ranks of hell's hierarchy and becoming one of the most feared demons in all the underworld. Years turned into centuries, and I found myself a powerful figure in the depths of hell, ruling over the tormented souls and reveling in my newfound strength. But the memories of my past still haunted me. The faces of those I wronged still flashed before my eyes, reminding me of the evil I once was. And although I knew that I would suffer for all eternity, I found solace in the knowledge that my time as a mortal had come to an end, and that I had become something greater than I ever was before. And yet, as I stand here, looking back over the centuries of my existence, I find myself filled with a growing sense of unease. For even as a powerful demon, I know that my hold over the underworld is tenuous at best. The demons around me are constantly scheming and plotting, seeking to overthrow me and claim my power for themselves. And who knows what other dark forces lurk in the shadows, waiting to strike at the right moment. The end of my tale is uncertain, and I can only wonder what the future holds. Will I continue to rule the fiery pits, growing ever more powerful and feared? Or will I fall, cast down into the abyss and become just another tormented soul in the endless sea of suffering? I do not know. But I have seen things in my time in hell that most mortals could not even imagine. I have witnessed the birth of demons and the death of gods, and I have felt the full power of the underworld coursing through my veins. And even as I face the unknown, I am unafraid. For I am a demon, a being of power and fear, and I will continue to rule over the tormented souls for as long as I am able. But one thing is for certain, my journey through hell will never end. The flames will never stop burning, and the cries of the damned will forever fill my ears. And though I may never know peace, I will continue to wander the fiery landscapes, embracing my power and reveling in my newfound strength. For I am a demon, and this is my home, and I will rule the underworld for all eternity.